Alright, guys, Chelsea fans, a welcome present for Chelsea from Crystal Palace in our opening game of the Premier League. Welcome back to the Premier League. At the end of the 96th minute, it ended Chelsea 0, Crystal Palace 0 at the Stamford Bridge. A very much expected result in that game at the Stamford Bridge. I won't lie to you, I expected a hard-fought game for Chelsea against Crystal Palace at the Stamford Bridge. Come on, I won't come here to blame anybody, to criticize anybody, giving you negative reaction in that game. This is a Crystal Palace team who beat Manchester City in the FA Cup final, who also beat Liverpool in the Community Shield Cup final. So what else are you expecting? I mean, a sweet chewing gum biscuit a game against Crystal Palace. Good game from Crystal Palace, good game from Chelsea side. Both teams give their all, defensive wise, attacking wise. This game gave everything you need in a game apart from that goal aspect of it. Good one. Moving on to the reaction of that game and things we learn. We start with the head coach Enzo Maresca. Nobody should blame Maresca in this game. He played his part. Every single of his part was perfectly on point. The changes, the formation, the lineup. I mean, everything was on point coming from Enzo Maresca's side. Then Roberto Sanchez, the man in goal, he was absolutely brilliant in this game. Robert keeps on showing Chelsea fans that he is improving in every game, in every week, in every month, in every competition. Kudos to him in this game. He had a fantastic game. Defensive wise, the likes of Chalobah, Rich James, Marco Corella, and George Achimpong, every single player in Chelsea defense did their job, was on point, had an excellent game against Crystal Palace. I mean, come on, a Crystal Palace that the likes of the veteran Van Dijk, Konate, Frimpong, the likes of Ruben Diaz, Aki, Govade, name them, couldn't stop. I mean, this Crystal Palace score against City, score against Liverpool, against these big Premier League proven defenders. But against Chelsea, the likes of young Achimpong, the likes of Chalobah, the likes of the young Chelsea defenders, we were able to keep them at bay. I mean, we were able to keep them from scoring. And guys, come on, the response we asked for, we need from George Achimpong. That is exactly what he gave us in this game. I mean, George Achimpong came up, I mean, to tell Chelsea fans that, I mean, come on, why are you panicking? No Kowe, no Tosi, but no problem. I'm here. This is the reason why I extended my contract at Chelsea. This is the reason why I was promoted to the first team. I mean, this guy deserves to be man of the match in this game. I don't know. Let me hear in the comment section from you guys. George Achimpong, for me, was the man of the match in this game. I mean, looking at the performance, looking at where he is coming from, I mean, one of the youngest player in this game, but he became one of the biggest man in this game at the Stamford Bridge. Kudos to him. And coming to our midfield, Moses Caicedo, excellent. I think right now this has to stop to be a conversation about Moses Caicedo performance in every game, because every game he put up that level of top-notch performance. And going forward, Enzo Fernandez, Kopama, these two players was poor in this game. I mean, you can come for me for all I care, but I must tell you the truth. Enzo Fernandez was poor going forward. Enzo Fernandez was poor defensive wise. Enzo Fernandez was poor. I mean, putting up that top-notch performance. We know Fernandez for. I mean, Kopama, on the sense of going forward, he was fair. On the sense of defensive wise, he was poor. Not just poor, he was very poor. I mean, I need to put out, he is our best player, but we must call a spade a spade. I mean, tell player where he is lacking. Kopama is lacking defensive wise. I understand the fact that he has to conserve his energy for Chelsea in terms of attacking. the energy to push up attack, the energy to go counter attack. But sometimes desperate measures, situation calls for desperate reactions. There's sometimes you have to put up this response to defend, to come back, I mean to mark. Look at when they bring in Stavon William Messinho. There's a point he has to come back, has to make a desperate reaction. He will know fully well that he will receive a yellow card, he will receive a booking in that situation, but he has to make it. He's a player. He is not just a player in terms of going forward. He's a player who will also give his team a defensive reaction when they need it. I mean, fantastic for William Estapo Messinho come in, still show Chelsea players once again that he has a package, he has a boss to unboss for Chelsea in his Chelsea career. I mean, we have to look forward to a fantastic career for that guy in Chelsea. I mean, such a talent coming from Palmaris, coming from South America. Moving forward with that, to our attackers, Gittins, oh boy, I mean, it tells on his body that he has arrived to the Premier League. The intensity, the physicality, the pressure of playing for Premier League, not just playing for Premier League, playing for the big team like Chelsea, who is contending for everything in the Premier League. I mean, we saw the pressure and we saw Enzo Maresca react to that by changing him in the second half. I mean, fair game for him. What matters now is his response to this performance in the upcoming game. Joao Pedro was fair in this game. I mean, that is what we are talking about. There is a difference between playing for Brighton, Hanover, and a difference between playing for Chelsea. A team who is big in the Premier League, a team who is contending for everything, a team who doesn't want to hear a withdrawal, who doesn't want to lose games. I mean, it shows on their bodies today against Crystal Palace, but nevertheless, they had a fantastic performance against Crystal Palace of all people. Like I said, who beat Man City, who beat Liverpool. Also, Liam Delap came in. I mean, with the few minutes he has been given in this game, he gave it all. He was excellent. I think he gave, I mean, to the standard we expected him to give. Just all credit to Crystal Palace defense, who were very solid, who were very, very solid at their back today. I mean, Delap had a fantastic game. Pedro Neto comes next. Pedro Neto was fantastic in this game, playing left wing, playing right wing, playing everywhere around the pitch today. He was phenomenal in his game today. He gave his all, made an excellent dribble, made a good take-ons in several occasions. So many good touches and so many good crosses into the 18-yard box of Crystal Palace. Pedro Neto was excellent, and not forgetting Andrew Santos. I mean, we expected much from Andrew Santos. I know this is his first full season debut for Chelsea, but that touch, that shot in that final third, I think it was Kopama who crossed that ball in. I mean, Andrew Santos could have calmed down with that ball. I mean, that was a poor finish from Andrew Santos, way off target. I mean, way poor finishing from Andrew Santos. But nevertheless, I say I don't want to give any negative reaction in this game. Every single Chelsea players try in this game, considering the team we are playing, London derby and all that. Kudos to each and every one of them. We build up on this game, move forward. 1 point, we lost 2 points, but moving forward, kudos to them.